Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about the groups. Groups allows you to collaborate with set of people with more control on the inbox. Like it provides you the facility to share the inbox, share the calendars, application, and even the resources. So when you click on the active group and click the add a group, you can basically see four different options in which Microsoft 365 recommended is the recommended version, because most of the new features has been integrated and introduced on the Microsoft 365 group. Um, so when you click on the Microsoft 365, you can create a Office 365 group. Just add a new group, and this is a test group. Next, and while you create a group, you have to assign one of the member for the group as an administrator. However, ideally I would suggest you assign at least two people, so that if someone is not present, then the other one can still administrate the group. So I'm just gonna add the first and hit the next button. So you have to now assign the group email address. Um, when you add a team members on this group, in this group, um, everyone will receive the email with this group email address. So this is like Office 365, and you can basically choose whether you want to make the group public or private. And you can also choose an option to create a team for this group, which is suggested because you create a group because you want to collaborate with other people. So it's good if you create a group team for the group. So hit the next button, and you just review the before adding the group and create a group. So it might sometimes take 3 to 4 minutes to show up the group, because it's a cloud. So it might take a few seconds. Yep, so it's done. So when you refresh here, as you can see the Office 365 group here. So when you see in the team status, underneath the team status, you can see that it has also the Microsoft team connected to the group. So when you click on the Microsoft team and go to the admin center, let's just go to team. As you can see, there is a it might take a few minutes to appear in the Microsoft team, but by default it's going to have a general channel for the Microsoft 365 as well, the group we just created. And to view other settings for the Office 365, you just click on the Office 365 group. That's the name of the group we created, and go to settings. You can allow the external senders to email on this group as well, or send the copies of any of the group conversation that is happening in the group, or you can optionally hide the group from the global address list as well. It's totally up to you. So that if you want to create this group private, you can choose this option. So to add the members, you can simply click on the members, view members, and search for the members. Hit the section, and you can just tick and add the members to that group. Yeah, so when you email using this address, the people who have been added to the group will now receive the email. And when you go to the Outlook, you can also see, when you click on the people, you will be able to see the groups you've just created. As you can see here, you can even see the members. So it might take a few minutes to show the changes. So basically, this is how you can create a 365 group. Um, and the next one is distributed groups, mail enable security and security groups. I'm not going to go in detail about these groups, but I'll just give you a brief explanation what is it. So the distributed group is used for sharing messages, but this is quite plain to compare to the dynamic distribution group, where you can have a filters and condition that you can define, and the mail is only sent it to the people those who meet the criteria. For example, if you want to send the email who only lives in the New York City, or some address, then you can basically create a group and have those criteria. So whoever, while creating a contact, the users has filled their for instance address as the who they lived in the New York, then they are going to receive the email. So that's the dynamic distribution, whereas the distribution group is just a plain. Um, you cannot assign permission in this group, so it's quite straightforward. And it is used basically to, if you have an Exchange in premises and want to sync with the Azure Active Directory, then you can use this group as well. However, for the security group, mail enabled security group, it has a grand features like security. Like, for example, if you want to share the folder in the network and give the for instance give a read and write access to the sales folder, then if you want to share the resources with the members in the group, then you probably it's a good idea to choose the mail enabled security. I will go further detail about how to edit the settings for individual group type when we will learn the Azure Active Directory.